She said it with a smile. Adjust the numbers. It wasn't a command. Not quite, but it was clear what she wanted, make the report lie. What she didn't know is that I was already writing her downfall, one email at a time. If you've ever worked for someone who thought they could use you, control you, and toss you aside, this one's for you. Hit that like button, subscribe for more revenge stories, and get ready. Because this isn't just petty payback, it's silent justice. A cog in the corporate machine. You know the type of office I work in. Fluorescent lights, endless spreadsheets, people pretending to be busier than they are. It's a mid-sized company, corporate enough to feel cold, small enough for politics to get personal. I work in data analysis, specifically internal reporting. I don't wear flashy suits or throw around buzzwords in meetings. My job is numbers. Clean, honest numbers. I like it that way, but it also makes me invisible. To most people in the company, I'm just a cog, a quiet one, the kind people overlook. That's exactly how Valerie saw me. Valerie, my direct boss, was the complete opposite. Loud in meetings, sharp blazers, sharp tongue. She was a rising star, but lately, her glow was fading. Budgets were getting slashed. Projects delayed. Performance metrics? Not looking good. She was under pressure, and pressure reveals character. Hers, cracked. One Wednesday afternoon, she calls me into her office. The blinds are drawn. Her smile is polite, too polite. So about the Q3 report, she starts, leaning back in her chair. Can you take another pass at the numbers? See if there's any flexibility. I knew exactly what she meant. She didn't say lie. She didn't have to. She wanted me to bend the truth, make the department look better, fudge a few underperforming figures, paint lipstick on a pig. I stared at her for a moment. My palms started sweating. My heart raced, but I just nodded. Sure, I'll look into it. She smiled, relieved, like she thought she had me. The weight of one decision. Back at my desk, I stared at the spreadsheet for an hour. Every number told the truth. A painful truth, but the truth nonetheless. I thought about what would happen if I faked it. What if leadership acted on false data? What if they found out later? What if I was the scapegoat? And then it hit me. I was already the scapegoat. If this plan failed, and it would, I'd be the one holding the match when the house burned down. So I decided something right then and there. I wasn't going to play her game. I was going to play mine. Silent, strategic, unshakable. First, I compiled the report with 100% accuracy. No tweaks, no reframing, just raw, brutal truth. Then I got methodical. Every email from her was saved and archived. Every message about revisiting numbers was backed up and time-stamped. I CC'd her on every version of the report I submitted. I made sure every submission was traceable, transparent, bulletproof. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't warn her. I didn't push back. I just did my job and watched. A few days later, leadership saw the report, and immediately alarm bells went off. They had been hearing rosy projections from Valerie for weeks, but my report painted a different picture, a much uglier one. Suddenly, questions started flying. She called me into her office, flustered. Why didn't you? Why would you submit this version? I told you to, you know. I looked her in the eye. I followed the actual data, and I sent it to you for approval twice. She blinked. Well, leadership thinks you misunderstood. I'm trying to help you here. That was her play. Push me under the bus before it hits her. She goes all in. Next thing I know, I'm called into HR. My hands were shaking when I walked in, but I was ready. They asked me about the discrepancies. I didn't argue. I didn't explain. I just handed them everything. The emails, the Slack messages, the untouched files, the versions she was CC'd on, receipts, stacked sky high. Their expressions changed, from doubt to realization. She wasn't just manipulative. She was reckless, and she picked the wrong person to throw under. By the end of the week, Valerie was gone. No big meeting, no farewell card, no catered lunch, just a vague company-wide email. Valerie has chosen to pursue other opportunities, but we all knew. She didn't choose anything. She tried to lie. She tried to manipulate, and she tried to bury me. But she forgot the most important rule in corporate warfare. Never mess with the person who controls the data. I didn't scream. I didn't sabotage. I just told the truth and let it bury her. People like Valerie think they can get away with anything because they've built their whole careers on spin. But when the spotlight hits, spin crumbles, truth stands tall, and the quietest people in the room, we often hit the hardest. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button and share it with someone who's ever been underestimated. Drop a comment below. What would you have done in my place? And don't forget to subscribe for more true stories of quiet revenge, justice served cold, and villains who never saw it coming.